to my life. Actually, it's me. And today I'm excited because I'm debuting my new background perp. Today we're going to be getting my nails done. And yes, I'm doing it featuring Kiara Sky Dip Kit. Let's see how this turns out. We're going to be talking about Meg Thee Stallion, Mulatto, and Mulan. Don't get me started, y'all. Yes, you're not disbelieving. I am doing a voiceover. Okay, I'm officially a YouTuber. So let's get into this beautiful organized setup. So below is the Kiara Sky Dip system. To the side, you see the dip powders. They come in varying shades. And then in the middle, you see the Kiara Sky instructions on how to use their system. Very detailed. I love them. That is the actual liquids that go with the powders. Off to the side, you see basically the brush, the electric file, manual file, cuticle pusher, cuticle cutter. I am prepared. There's no way I can mess this up, right? Yeah, we'll see how that works out. So I'm excited to get this started. Let's do this. Wish me luck. Okay, y'all, so the first step you have to do is basically clean your hands. Make sure they're sanitized. You get under those nails. If you're unlike me and you have nails to speak of, yeah, get under those nails. So I still have my ring on. As you can see, it had, show off a little bit. I'm about to take it off actually because I'm not trying to mess it up. I just want to do a whole little hand model situation. Okay, so the color I'm using is called Superficial. It's a nice, beautiful gold glittery color. And who doesn't like anything that glitters? So yeah, I want to use that one. Another color I'm considering is called the Hot Damn. And it looks beautiful when I struggle bust to get this lid open. But the color is giving me a little bit, hot pink Barbie dream house, and I'm not feeling it. So we're going to see what it looks like. But okay, so now it's time to push back the cuticles. If you've ever gotten a manicure, it's the same thing they do there at your nail tech. I'm just doing it at home. This should be quick, painless. Knowing me, I'm probably going to actually hurt myself, but we're gonna get it done. And y'all, when I was doing this, I was like, I hope this camera angle is right, because I was struggling. But I think it's gonna turn out well. And hopefully y'all see my hard work and dedication. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Now watch me work. So I'm not going to bore you guys too much with this process. So basically I do this step to both hands, and it's going to be followed up with some cuticle cutting. And then we're going to move on to applying the dip powders. Yay! Okay, we're moving on. Now it's the first step of the dip system, which is to apply the bond. And as you can see, I am rereading these instructions to make sure I am not messing anything up, because I don't know if y'all have done this, but trying to soak off dip powder takes forever, and I do not have the time. So what I'm doing is applying step 1, which is the bond. And this is supposed to dehydrate the nail. So after we've pushed back the cuticles and we've filed our nails to remove the shine, the bond dehydrates the nail so the actual powder can adhere and stay and last 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm going to do this 10 times because I'm going to do it to each finger nail. And we're going to move on to step 2. Okay guys, we are now on step 2, which is called the base. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure we apply this to 3/4 of the nail on all 10 fingernails. Once we do that, make sure to use that brush, okay? Dust off any excess dust, because you don't want that base brush to get any kind of particles on it, because then it's going to get stiff and hard and you're going to be out of luck. Trust me, I know. Don't do it. So I'm starting the process now. I know it's kind of far away, but that is me applying the base to 3/4 of my short nail and me putting my thumb into the Kiara Sky natural powder. And watch me, y'all, I'm brushing the excess powder off. Though I'm taking my sweet time doing it, but I'm doing it. Now mind y'all, when I'm actually filming this, I'm making sure I'm not forgetting steps, and I keep like slowing my pace so I don't mess up. So I'm not gonna hold y'all here and make y'all watch me do all 10 fingernails. So you know what step 2 is. Let's move on. Okay, so now I'm finishing up my last nail with the natural powder. And I'm about to move on to adding my first layer of the dip powder, the gold dip powder. I already forgot the name of it, so sorry. And as you can see, I'm making sure all of that powder is covering the entirety of the nail, or of the base I put on my nail, because you want it to make sure it's fully covered. You don't want any kind of holes or spaces in your nail. That's not cute. And you're gonna be real mad when you get to the end of the process and you gotta buff and shine and like cover it with the top coat, and it's looking crazy. So remember that. So now what you do is you're gonna apply the base to the entirety of the nail, and you're gonna do this to each nail, and you're gonna dip it once into your first color powder. I am ready to start this, y'all. I've been filming by this point for 2 to 3 hours, and I am tired, but I still push on because it's my first voiceover instruction type of this is how I do it video, and I'm dedicated to the cause. I really do love this gold glitter color, y'all. It's popping. All right, because I was actually really nervous based on how it looked when I was dipping it, but I still did it anyway because I love the color. Look how pretty it is, y'all. It's so pretty. And by the way, I love her powders. Yeah, I'm sorry. My cat over here acting crazy. So I am gonna order more powder colors from Kiara Sky because it's this beautiful, beautiful hunter green color and it's pretty lavender color. Though I don't like purple like that. The lavender be giving me my zhuzh sometimes. Okay, so I already told you guys I'm about to start putting the first layer of gold on there. Very, very excited. It's gonna be really pretty, but I'm also not gonna hold y'all here and let y'all watch me slowly put this on my fingers. So let's move forward. Just a quick adage, okay? Make sure you put your finger in your powder at best you can at 45-degree angle because it just works better for the spread of the powder on your nails. So remember that as well. As you all can see, I have now opened the Hot Damn Pink powder, and I've decided to do a little kind of pattern with the colors. So you guys will see exactly what it looks like at the end. I was praying at this point that it looked good, you know, because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna look. So I am still in the process of applying the first layer of the colored powder. And now I'll be moving on to applying the second layer. And don't forget, y'all, to use the brush to get off any excess powder. That's a must. Okay guys, so this is me finishing up the second layer of the colors. Whoo, y'all, it took me forever. I am so happy I am done, and it's now time to move on to step 3. Okay y'all, so now it's time to protect the 2 layers of powder that we have on our nails now. So what you have to do is apply the base again to the entirety of all of your nails and dip it in the clear powder. The clear powder acts as a buffer to protect your color from the next step, filing, manually or electronically filing your nails. So this will protect it. So I'm applying it, and I am going to dip each one of my nails in this clear powder, and then we're going to move on to the finished look, because I refuse to film any longer of me taking an additional 2 hours to file, buff and file and buff and drill. No, y'all, not happening. We're going to end this now. I cannot wait to show you guys the final look. Finally finished, and this is the finished look. I love it, guys. It came out perfect, actually. The pink isn't too bad, but I do wish I went with all gold, because the gold is everything. I love it. It goes great with my ring, and I think I did fantastic. Thank you, Kiara Sky. Okay, so you just saw me do my nails. That was tragic, y'all. Not the outcome, but the process. I don't know how these beauty gurus, people do it. I really don't. I don't have the patience, as you saw, like, anyway. But my nails came out great. So back to the Purp room, okay? New name, Purp C Studio. Okay. The whole Meg, Mulatto, and Mulan. Let's get into it real quick, okay? I'm gonna do a shout out to Meg Thee Stallion, because I like she's a solid raptress. Solid raptress. Okay, she can rap. Like Captain Hook, Girls in the Hood, B-I-T-C-A. She did that. This is what Mulatto looks like. She's pretty. She's very pretty. And if you have been under a rock, this is what Meg Thee Stallion looks like. She's pretty as well. So my husband told me to check out Mulatto because she did a cypher with someone, and she's like, oh yeah, she really go hard. So he pointed out her. Okay, I'm gonna check her out. So I encourage you to check Mulatto out as well. She's popping right now. Let's just exit out of the whole raptress category and get into Mulan. Okay, I'm a diehard Disney fan when it comes to certain, animation movies they made, classics and current that happened in the last decade, 2 decades. Okay, but Mulan is my #1 favorite Disney classic animation movie. So when I heard that Disney was doing a live action Mulan, it was released this year, I saw the trailer, I was like, it's about to be fire. I'm excited. How can I see, looking back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? If you see this on the video and I let it in, that's how unashamed I am. Okay? Mulan. So mind you, when I was watching a movie, I knew it was on some BS when they sped through the transition scene of Mulan taking her father's equipment and his horse. You are skipping past the most influential points in the movie. And they even had Donnie Yen in it. Donnie Yen? Martial arts, mixed martial arts Donnie Yen? Who can ip the man out of somebody? They didn't even showcase like a fraction of his, you know, of his skills. And I get it's a Mulan interpretation, but the martial artistry of it is a part now. Like, I was a kid who you said that, yeah, we're going out to eat. You told me we're going out to eat, and you said, yeah, we're going to the kitchen. It's food in the house. You let me down. Like, the people you hired, for the role, Mulan, Donnie Yen, they played their part. Her action parts was crisp. She was effing them up in them fight scenes, okay? But the overall movie, y'all lack some stuff. Now, I ain't getting to the whole Mushu. I ain't getting to the whole Eddie Murphy part. I get the role y'all going toward, okay. But a phoenix. So I'm pissed off, honestly. I'm very pissed off. Really was looking forward to Mulan. Yo. So anybody, director, I'm gonna tell you who will direct the movie and redo this whole remake, because the guy or the director, I don't know who the director was, but I saw the movie. The director who directed the Grandmaster movie, him, her, they, them should crack at Mulan. Because if y'all seen the Grandmaster, if you don't know okay, the woman who put Ip Man in that movie, the one she was giving him, okay, look, y'all, I'm just saying, the person who directed Grandmaster, get up on Mulan, because they need help. Disney is drowning in the whole Mulan sphere. Now, they had the moments, I was happy, whatever, but I was let down. So, I'm gonna be a little iffy, a little mad, a little sad, a little bad. Look, I'm gonna be mad, okay? Cause we're in the Purp Studio, Purp C Studios. And we honest here, okay? Oh, Mulan. Will I watch it again? Most likely to. Maybe I missed something. I'm off track. So, y'all, I'm tired. I've been filming all day. You know, I'm tired. But I finished. Y'all, I'm done. This video is over. I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing my videos if you've done it so far. Now, I beg y'all to please comment, because I want to know what do y'all know about Mulatto? Is she like a 10 for y'all on the rapping scale, or you definitely heard of her before? And drop a heart in the comment section if you love Meg Thee Stallion too, because Meg, she popping. Okay, you gotta do the, and then drop your head. Okay, she popping. And let me know if y'all watched the Mulan movie and what y'all thought. So, without further commenting, I'm going to, sign out. And if you're not a part of the My Life Actually gang, slang, poppin', troop, whatever you want to call it, bring it in. Hit that notification bell if I'm even pointing in the right area, okay? Just subscribe. Hope you guys like the new Purp C Studio. And I will see you guys next time, okay?